They keep looking to me for answers. Like what's going to happen to them? How are they going to get through this? But what do I know?
Probably a lot more than they do from what you told me. And anyway, I think a lot of the time people just want to be heard.
I want to tell them I'm a fraud. Why are you asking me?
Can we just go back a little bit? You said it's just a job, but it defines you. Do you want to talk to me about that?
47. No wife, no mates, no hobbies. Without it, what's left?
Just keep going.
You haven't been listening, have you?
I have. Very carefully.
I'm wasting both our time.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry. I'm talked out.
Okay. Do you want to call back? We can arrange another time.
No.
What was that? Look. Somebody very important to me gave me a quote. I don't know if it'll mean anything to you, but well, anyway, he said, "The essence of being human is that one doesn't seek perfection." It's Orwell, I think.
Your point?
Just that we just do the best job we can. I mean, we're all just human beings. I don't know if that makes any sense to you right now, but... Hello? Are you still there?
How was it?
It's difficult to tell. You never get the end of the story, do you?
Morning, Miss Moneypenny.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Look at you. Look at who?
This is all your fault.
Oh, Daniel's come dressed as James Bond for the calendar.
Not the first time?
Your ego.
Yeah, like someone has to force you into a tuxedo.
Oh, now they're being rude to him.
Zara's idea. I wanted to go dressed as Grayson Perry. Anyway, Q, come on, let's get on with it.
Grayson Perry, now that's not a bad idea.
Really?
I might do that myself.
Who's your favourite Bond, Mrs. Tenby?
Definitely Roger Moore. I miss the morning mayhem.
So, wait.
Oh, yes, I just wanted to make sure that Miss Pipman had all the relevant paperwork for the review. Is she there?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she has.
Yeah, I'm sure, but could you put her on, please?
Well, why don't you just tell me and I'll pass the message on?
Very good, but I would like to speak to her myself. What? Oh, do not tell me. Yeah, she is late again.
I'm sure there's a very good reason.
She's making a habit of this. She has taken rather a lot of time off work recently. I should be there. Yeah, you are going to be very understaffed.
Mrs. Tenby, for you. Here she is.
Good morning, Mrs. Tenby. How can I help you?
Turkish? Wow. High sugar, high butter, breakfast treats. Amazing.
Well, I normally get by on just a bowl of muesli.
You've got to explain yourself to me, bro.
I had a minor collision this morning. Any sort of personal danger, and I need food. Lots of it. Some sort of coping mechanism, I guess. You know, I fell off my bike once and I didn't stop eating for a week. He's all good, though. He's all right.
Zara's. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Good. She'd kill me.
Actually, no, they'll kill you. They're like 4 years out of date, mate. So what happened?
Oh, someone shunted me.
Any damage?
Ding in the bumper, but could have been worse.
You exchanged details, right?
Yeah, he's admitted fault. It's just hassle that I don't really need at the moment. At least his insurance will cover it.
Yeah. You hope.
Kind of felt a bit sorry for the guy, actually. He got a bit tearful. Shock, I guess, kept saying how useless he was.
Sydney, don't get drawn in.
What do you mean?
You're a soft touch.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe.
Make us a cup of tea.
So how did it actually happen?
He was dithering and I went into the back of him.
But you're okay, you didn't hurt yourself.
I'm fine. I was only doing about 2 miles an hour.
Look, Jack, I was thinking maybe you should stop for a while. I mean, it's a big commitment, especially these all-nighters.
I might knackered the rat. To go to the breakers. It's more expensive.
Oh, well, it's only money.
Tell that to the bank.
Here you go. Look, nobody was hurt. That's all that really matters.
Right.
So we look on the bright side, yeah?
Always. Problem?
Not if we're still in 2014.
I had a mate who was a photographer. He finished an entire job in the time it takes you to find autofocus. Come on. You got that one. Oh, by the way, I've got a draft ad here for the practice manager's job. Just need you to sign it off, and then we can go to print.
OK, later.
Well, I want to go to the papers today, so just give it the once over, will you?
All right, can we just concentrate on this first?
Yeah, go. All right. No, wait. Whoa.
Who are you supposed to be doing again?
I'm doing a generic Bond. They all do the same thing, don't they?
Right, thanks. You know, I really enjoyed doing this until this morning.
All right, David Bailey, keep your hair on. Yeehaw. Another couple of things I want to run by you. Have a look at the suppliers, because Howard left some notes on some possible changes. Wow! Yeah, got that one. And the NHS initiatives, we really need to get cracking on that soon. You can catch that one. It's late. It's really heavy, this.
Listen, Joe, a lot of these is just you with your mouth open.
Oh, sorry, not bothering you with work-related issues, am I?
No more than usual. Oh, come on, Daniel, don't just stand there. Just point the gun.
Oh, point the gun? Like that?
No, not at me.
Okay. Saw a photo. Wow. That the one?
It's just an excuse to call. It could have been about anything.
No, she was making a point, like it wasn't good enough. She sounded angry.
Oh, she sounded bored.
No, she was checking up on me. And I don't blame her. I mean, I don't know where I am myself half the time.
Is there any word about the chemo?
It's driving me mad. I mean, half of me just wants to get on with it, and the other half of me wants to put it off.
But, listen, why don't we go and have our lunch at the Icon, my treat?
It's a bit early to think about that, isn't it?
Yeah, but food will take your mind off things. It does me. And then we can go and see Mrs. Tenby at St. Phil's after.
Oh, no, I'd rather not.
Oh, forget about earlier. She'd love to see you.
She'd love to sack me. All the time I've taken off work.
She's not like that.
No, you're right. No, I'm being unfair. And it's not Mrs. Tenby I'm scared of. It's St. Phil's that terrifies me.
Hello, Karen.
Well, hello. I haven't seen you for ages.
And it's very important that you take care of yourself once you get home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Dr. Marcus.
Have you family close by?
Oh, yeah, no, my family are a long way away.
But friends and colleagues you're obviously not short of.
Well, yes, but I do not want to bother them.
I'm sure Dr. Carter wouldn't mind.
You have spoken to Dr. Carter?
Spoken with, spoken at. He phoned me directly when you were first admitted and insisted that we do everything to make you comfortable. And to make you stay for as long as possible. Said you're a bit of a tricky patient, and if we didn't keep an eye on you, you'd be out of the door and back at work before you'd really had time to recover.
Please, Doctor, being confined when I'm perfectly fit and well is a waste of everyone's time and NHS resources.
It's not just your physical welfare that needs to be considered.
Home comforts. And a return to my colleagues at work. That is the best medicine for me.
Well, I recognize the sort of person I'm dealing with here. And your colleagues do seem very protective of you. So I'll see about discharging you later today.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. I will pack my things.
I'm sure you will.
It's illegal not to be insured. Everyone knows that.
I know, and I thought I was. I don't know what happened.
You need to sort this out with the insurers, not me. Look, I've got a queue of patients waiting, and this isn't their problem either.
Well, I was hoping that we could sort this out between the two of us. I can fix your car while I'm sorting mine out.
I was hoping to sell it soon. I need it done properly.
Look, if they find out I'm uninsured, I'm stuffed. I need my licence.
Then you should have been covered.
Mill Health Centre, can I help you? I'll get Anna to ring you back.
Man.
Humour me, would you? Would you give this a once-over while I'm here?
No, what's the rush? I'll look at it later.
Well, because there's a 4 o'clock deadline. My photos.
Yeah, got a bit of work to do in them, though.
I don't like that one. There's got bags under my eyes.
Age comes to us all. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll make it look pretty.
They're a bit plain, aren't they?
I'm going to put a background in.
What?
I don't know. Maybe like an explosion or girls in bikinis.
Girls in bikinis. Do me a favour, make me look good and read that.
Karen, how could you just let a stranger through to my room?
He's not a stranger. He was his PE teacher and he's a nice bloke.
What what's that got to do with me? And would you send him through to Zara or Al?
No, but you're more...
Much more what?
He's a nice bloke and he's had a really hard time.
It's irrelevant. That man had no business coming into someone's place of work chasing an insurance claim.
Just trying to help.
Well, maybe you should leave helping to the professionals.
So, what is it exactly that this Jack has been through?
Doesn't matter what he's been through.
Exactly, Valerie. Exactly. That man was out of order, and I'm sorry, Karen. So are you. You say hello to Mrs. Tembe for me.
No, you misunderstand my point. It shouldn't matter because the details shouldn't matter.
I'm not with you.
No. I mean, Sid should show some kindness because he can, and because Karen believed he could help. I mean, he should go above and beyond because that's the sort of person he is. Am I right?
Don't know. Yeah, I suppose.
Second thoughts, Karen, I think I will come.
Do you know where the aspirins are?
You're not feeling well?
No.
I'll get them.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks.
You were right about giving up the phone work.
Maybe go back to teaching.
How are you feeling?
It's just this headache.
You don't sleep much when I'm on duty, do you?
You okay?
Bit queasy.
Oh, well, we'll just say hello and then we'll make a quick dash, yes?
Yeah, she might want an afternoon nap.
Oh, good afternoon.
Yep.
I've looked at it.
And?
Yes, did a good job.
Thank you. I'll get on to the paper.
But does it have to be so academic?
Well, that's just the job requirements.
Yeah, but what if we took some of the things out of desired qualities and put those into personal attributes?
Yeah, we could do, I suppose.
Yeah, angle it a bit.
Look, Jimmy, I understand where you're coming from, and believe me, nothing would make me happier than if Mrs. Tembe applied for and got the job. She's been fantastic.
But then let's tailor it to her skills.
But we have to be professional.
Look, we have the perfect one for the job here. Let's not make this difficult.
Okay, if we were interviewing for a doctor or a nurse, we would follow procedure to the letter. I think it's equally as important to be as rigorous for non-medical staff, don't you?
Yes. No, I'm not sure. Okay, look, just let me think about it.
But you've already... Okay, you've got till 3:30. You've got to be seen to be following the rules, Jim. And Mrs. Tembe would understand that more than anyone.
Come on in. Can I get you a tea or coffee or...
No, thanks. I can't stop. I'm on my rounds. I just wanted to pop by for a moment.
Have a seat. Thea, this is Dr. Veer.
Hi. Sorry if I was a bit abrupt earlier. But Karen Hollins, our receptionist?
Oh, yes, Karen.
Yeah, well, she knows a guy who does car repairs, so if the damage isn't too much, maybe we can just sort it out amongst ourselves, if that's any good.
That's great.
As long as I'm not out of pocket.
Thea, did you hear that?
Well, I'll get in touch once the garage have had a look, and then we'll take it from there.
It's much appreciated. Thank you. Thea, the doctor's leaving.
Is everything all right?
She's not been herself today.
Mrs. Redditch? You feeling okay?
He thinks it's all his fault.
Is she normally,
No.
Is she on any medication?
A couple of aspirin.
Sorry.
He wants to save them all.
How long has she been lethargic?
Maybe half an hour, I guess.
And has she complained of any other symptoms?
Headache, neck ache. You're looking for a rash, aren't you?
Get off.
Should not be silenced by bullying and intimidation. Hutch and his like, they should not be allowed to prevail.
Well, I agree, but you shouldn't be taking them all on your own.
But together we can. Expose them. Bring their dirty deeds out into the open. Hutch's face is now in the newspaper. Someone will recognize him and see him for what he truly is.
What if you can't see your enemies? What if they're like Hutch and they want to harm you, but they're hiding? They're invisible. No one else can see them either, but there's more and more of them every day.
But I'm not sure what you mean. Miss Pittman, is someone trying to hurt you?
No.
Valerie, I think that it would take a very different sort of courage.
Ambulance, please.
Why didn't you say something?
It's for 21 Hilton Vale.
You're going to be all right there.
It's a suspected case of bacterial meningitis. The patient has a rash, neck stiffness, and a sensitivity to light. I've just administered the intramuscular penicillin.
This is all my fault. I'm so sorry.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
I wish there were lessons in how to be more tembe.
I think there are. They're every Sunday down St Bernadette's. Valerie, you've got everything you need to fight this.
Not bravery, or resourcefulness, or fearlessness. If Mrs. Tembe had cancer, you can bet she would fight it. She'd be one of those people who always features on television or in magazines. A survivor. Not me. I'm not a fighter.
Valerie, will you stop it?
I'm one of those ones that you never hear about. I'll be the one who dies without a struggle.
People who have cancer, they're not brave, they're not heroes, they're just people.
Yeah, but if you've got the survivor character trait like Mrs. Tembe has, you are much more likely to defeat cancer than if you've got the victim character trait like me.
Who says?
What says here?
Oh, it's not a character test or a challenge. It's the luck of the draw.
I know, but I just...
Valerie, you are going to find your own way through this.
Will I?
Yes, you will. Come on, let's get out of here.
Is she going to be all right? She's in a stable condition.
But the staff still need to take everything step by step. But yeah, she has every chance.
But if you hadn't come by when you did, I mean, you didn't have to, did you?
Well, in that case, it's kind of a good job that you shunted me.
Crap driver, lousy husband.
Come on, Jack. I mean, we all make mistakes.
But I know better than anyone. I mean, how come I couldn't see?
Bacterial meningitis is very difficult to spot. I mean, I wasn't even that sure myself. And you need to stop being so hard on yourself, Jack.
He'd say that to me all the time.
Who?
My dad. He'd say, the essence of being human is that one doesn't seek perfection. George Orwell.
I'll try and remember that. Do you want a cup of coffee?
Mr. Redditch, I'm Dr. Marcos. I'm treating your wife.
Is everything okay?
She's still poorly and will be for some time, but she's responding well to treatment.
Is she going to be all right?
I have every expectation of a full recovery.
Thank you. Can I go and see her now?
Just let the nurses tidy up in there first.
Thank goodness for you and Dr. Veer.
We knew what we were looking for. You didn't. That quote about being human, it struck a chord. Right time, right place, I guess.
My dad used to say it.
Oh?
He died a few years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. And now you volunteer on a helpline.
I used to. I've quit. Wasn't cut out for that.
I'm sorry to hear that too.
How did you know I did that? That's supposed to be confidential.
About 7 hours ago, you were talking to me.
That was you.
The early morning version.
And are you all right now?
Well, I'm here. And I'm glad I am. Well, I think you could go and see your wife now.
Thank you, Doctor.
Likewise. Send me the bill for your car repair, okay? Let's not trouble Jack.
Yep, I'm in.
So, Jim, the ad, good to go?
I've been snowed under.
Okay, so why don't you stop playing with the photos for one moment and...
I'm not playing. I'm trying to do a good job. You wouldn't want anything less, would you? The fuss you've made.
Okay, fine. How's it going?
Well, your shots, yeah, better.
Great. So can I send it?
Yeah. Just, Make the changes to the personal attributes.
You know what, I was talking to Zara about this, and we both reckon that Mrs. Tembe would insist upon being treated like everybody else, so... Oh, that's much better.
Thank you.
Yeah. So can I send it?
Yeah.
As is?
Whatever.
Hello, yes, Daniel Granger from the Mill Health Centre. That's right, yep, we spoke earlier. Well, it was just confirmed that you can put the ad to print. There are no alterations. Absolutely. Okay, thanks for your help. Bye now. Okay.
How can he be your son? He's barely any younger than you are.
Just tell me before you start.
Yes?
I need to talk to you.
Do you know what I really feel like after spicy food?
What?
Sing something.
I'm not a doctor, I'm your son.
Let's keep saying that.
Dr. Blake